If we're not at a Disney park, we're dreaming about being there, and a cup of Joffrey's Coffee Disney Blend helps. But what about when you're at a Disney park? The Joffrey's Disney Kiosk and Restaurant Locator will make sure you never miss out, whether it's a cool drink on a hot summer vacation or a great cup of coffee at a Disney signature restaurant. Joffrey's has you covered. Check it out at Joffreys.com.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
While your group is together, now is a great opportunity to pick a time and place to meet should you become separated in the park.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott. There is no Bob Collar today on the show, ResortLoop.com. I am joined by two very special guests. One, I'm highly related to, known as my daughter, Mackenzie, and her good friend, Hannah. Hi, Hannah.
Hello.
Hello, Mackenzie.
Hi.
Today we're doing a great show. This is going to be fantastic because tell us what you guys are going to do as we record this in about a week or so.
We are going to be going to Disney and marching in the parade with the band.
With our marching band.
One, your band is fantastic. Correct? You have never had anything less than a superior at any kind of competition in the past few years. Is that correct?
That's true.
So I picked you girls up from school to take Hannah home. And en route, you guys were having an excellent Disney discussion. And one, I thought we should talk about this. Before we get into the logistics of being at Walt Disney World, how is this thing going to work out getting there? Like, what's your little plan? You were invited to go down by Disney. Mm-hmm. Apparently, the band directors all agreed to go.
Yep.
You've raised funds. How are you getting to Walt Disney World?
We chartered a bus and we're all driving there.
You have a bus driver. Mm-hmm. You're not all individually driving the bus.
No, we're
not driving.
No, we're not driving. That'd be scary. But
So you're leaving Ohio at what time?
I think to noon.
Yeah.
And how many stops are you making on the way down?
I don't think any. Are we?
No, we're making stops,
stopping?
but I don't know.
So you're just stopping for gas, though. You're not stopping to spend the night on the way down. So you're basically driving straight through.
Yeah.
Now, you've done that in the car.
Yes, I have.
Mackenzie's going to be doing that on a bus. It's going to be traveling a lot slower.
With 50 other people.
With how many?
50 other people.
Which I think will probably be fantastic. You won't even notice how fast you're going because you're going to be having a great time.
Oh, yeah, we will.
Now, where are you marching at Walt Disney World? Because there's 4 theme parks.
Yeah.
And 2 water parks. And many resort hotels.
We're going to be marching down Main Street.
How fantastic does that sound?
Amazing.
Pretty good.
Now, do you have a special routine? What kind of music are you going to be playing walking down Main Street?
We are going to be playing our main song called La Pantera. And then just one of our cadences over and over again.
Now, Hannah, do you know where the parade's going to start or anything like that yet? Or
It started. Well, I don't think I marched in the parade with my 2 sisters, and because they were both in the band also. So I already marched in the parade with the marching band, and they were walking towards the castle.
Okay.
So I don't know if we're walking towards or away from it.
So you're either walking towards the castle or towards this train station, but we don't know. Maybe we can do a post show when you guys get back to find out how this all went, how the logistics work.
Yeah.
All right. So Hannah, what are your greatest concerns on? Because you're going down for 4 days before you actually perform.
Well, I thought we were performing the 3rd day.
3rd day? Okay.
I don't
we were there.
remember.
But you're going to each of the parks.
Yes.
What parks?
No,
what parks
we're
are you
not going to Hollywood
No Hollywood Studios.
Wow. Not showing the studios any love. Interesting.
Well, everything's almost everything's closed for
Construction.
and refurbishing.
Yeah.
You know, we did a show on things that were still available to do at Disney Studios.
Oh.
I still want to call them Disney MGM Studios, by the way, but it's Disney's
I
Hollywood
still
Studios.
do.
Oh, see?
I still do.
Kindred spirits. So what parks are you going to? Because you're not just going to Disney parks.
No, we're going to Universal also.
Are you going to go to both parks at Universal?
Yeah, I think the other one's called Islands of Adventure.
You're going to see the Potter stuff?
Yeah.
I think so.
That's pretty cool. All right. So what are your greatest concerns about traveling with friends from school? Because Hannah, you've been there a lot before. How many times have you been to Disney World?
I've been 8 times.
And Mackenzie, how many times have you been there?
I think this could be my dozenth time.
Yeah, probably at least. She's been there quite a bit also. So you guys are veterans. You know the parks.
Yeah.
You don't need any help once you're there.
No.
You just need the transportation to get to the parks.
Yeah.
Once you get there, you're going to hit the ground running.
Just
Pretty
drop me
much.
off.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
So just drop me off.
I have a feeling they're going to be the ones holding the flags, leading the groups to where they need to go. So what were your greatest concerns? You were talking about this in the van when I picked you up, about going to Disney with friends of yours that haven't been to Disney before.
Well, okay, so me and Mackenzie heard people in the hallway saying that they wanted to go to like Splash Mountain first and then go all the way over to ride like the Little Mermaid, which is on the other side of the park. So they're going to be wasting time and not like using their time wisely and getting stuff done in like one area first.
So how would you approach this? Well, okay, you're going in the gates. First thing in the morning. I don't know if you're getting there a rope drop or not. I'm not sure how that's going to work.
I think we are.
Are you? So as soon as you get there, Hannah, Mackenzie, what's your plan?
Well, we always go to Tomorrowland first and like work our way around to Fantasyland.
I mean, that's what I always did. So
Yeah. And just like jump back and forth to what you want to skip and what you want to like make sure you hit.
Okay, let's work this out now. What do you guys want your first plan? You go to Tomorrowland. What are you going to do?
TTA. Is that what it's called now? The People Mover. It's called the People Mover now.
TTA, People Mover. I think you can call them both. Everybody that's listening knows what you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah.
Would you do the Hannah? You look concerned. You're like, I don't think I should do this first.
I'm not concerned.
And I understand you love it, but is that the best use of your time right out of the gate?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a little shocked.
Well, okay. We might like go to shops first, like the bakery. Or
I was thinking doing shops last. That way, only because like that way we could like get like do all of our rides and stuff, and then we can go and shop. That way, we wouldn't have to carry everything around all day.
She has it worked out.
That's a good idea. You don't want to waste your time shopping because the shops are going to be empty then.
Yeah.
Because everybody's going to be heading towards the big attractions. I was thinking you'd be hitting something like Space Mountain first.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was just thinking if we went to Tomorrowland first, what's like the first thing that you want to do when you get in there? For me, it's the People Mover because that's like one of my favorites in Magic Kingdom. And I haven't really thought it's out yet.
Hannah, Space Mountain, are you a fan?
I like Space Mountain. I really like the Jungle Safari. So
The Jungle Cruise?
Jungle Cruise, yeah.
Oh, fantastic. You know they're going to be doing the Jingle Cruise while you're there.
Really?
Hannah's eyes are like, what is this? Jingle Cruise? I've heard
Well, I've always gone to Disney during Christmas time.
Uh-huh.
But, like, I've never heard it called that before.
Yes, it's relatively new. The past couple of years, I think. It's been the Jingle Cruise. There's like special Christmas. I'm not going to spoil anything. We'll just go with the Christmas theme.
All right.
Alrighty. Cool.
Awesome. All right. What other concerns do you have? So now you're concerned. Are you guys going to go off on your own since you know what's going on? Or are you guys going to team up with people and just kind of see where the wind blows and maybe...
I mean, we might be in groups with like... I don't want to go in a big group, but we might team up with a couple other people who know what they're doing. I don't want to go with anyone that like
Has no idea.
wants to like skip from Fantasyland to Tomorrowland then to Frontierland.
Right.
I don't want anyone who's that sporadic. What?
Sporadic. Using big words over there, Mackenzie. Okay, now what about Epcot, though? Are we going to go, like... Are we going to start, like... Okay, so, like, yeah, we're going to start in the beginning, but, like, are we going to go that way, or are we going to go that way?
Okay. She was indicating whether walking into the World Showcase, should she start with the Mexico side first? Or start with the Canada side first?
No, I've always started with the Canada side and just went around that way and then ended in that side.
I don't remember what we've done in the past.
I think we've done it both ways. Sometimes we've been known to come in the International Gateway side.
Have we? I don't remember.
That's the one right between UK and Paris.
Oh,
between France. Yeah, I know we've done that. I was there. And so going to Epcot, are you going to go right to World Showcase, or are you going to do some of the future world attractions first?
Like Test Track. Because I know I want to ride Test Track because, like, I love Test Track.
I want to go to Test Track first before the line gets to be like 110 minutes long.
Yeah.
Because it's really long, really often.
Now, are we going to do the ball?
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh,
That's my number one favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
She loves Spaceship Earth, but all Disney fans call it the ball. Or the golf ball.
The ball.
That's fine. All right, so what about Soarin'? Where do you guys stand on Soarin'?
I love Soarin'.
Well, I really want to see the new one, so that's a definite priority.
Yeah.
And have you seen the new one yet?
I've watched it like on YouTube, but that doesn't do it justice.
That doesn't count.
But like, I haven't been there in 4 years since the band's gone. So I've seen it though.
Do you watch a lot of ride-through videos on YouTube?
I
or
do all the time.
You watch new things that open up?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I don't like to do that.
Yeah, I do.
I've only done it with two of them.
I just want to like surprise myself when I do see it in person,
Like-
unless it's closing. And I haven't
Like
seen it in a
I've
while.
watched
That's true.
like the new fireworks show, Happily Ever After. I've watched like Pandora's Land, and like that looks amazing. Like I'm so excited to see that. Like I'm actually glad that we're spending a whole day in Animal Kingdom.
Me too.
Just for that reason. Because, like, it's going to be, like, a lot of people is going to be there since it is new and all of that. So, like, then we have a whole day to actually... And they have that new water show, so...
Rivers of Light.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
I have not seen that, though.
I know with the ride-through videos, I've only ever watched, I think, 2. One was Pirates of the Caribbean at Shanghai.
Oh, yeah.
That looked
I've seen
incredible.
that.
Because I
It
didn't
did.
figure I'm not getting to Shanghai anytime soon.
Yeah.
More than likely.
I want to go there.
And the other one when it opened up was Radiator Springs Racers at Disneyland.
Oh, yeah.
And I felt guilty because I might get over there at some point. And I was like, oh, it's been a little spoiled.
Well, it's different when you're actually there. It's just that you know it's going to happen,
Right.
but it's
Yeah.
different, like feeling it.
Right. So the new Frozen Ever After attraction in
Oh, I
World
forgot about
Showcase.
that.
Where do we stand on this one?
Okay, I don't have a problem with Frozen. Like, okay, it's a good movie. Yeah, okay. I'll give them that. But, like, it was so, like, over, like, done. Like, played and, like, that, like, they kind of wore it out a little bit, I think.
Yeah. I know that it's a new thing, and I won't get another chance to see it until next year, but it's not one of the high things on my list. Like, if the ride's over, like, a certain amount, I don't think it's going to be worth it. Because I'm not a huge fan on Frozen.
Yeah.
Okay. You hinted at the Animal Kingdom.
Yes.
What's your go-to for that? When you guys go, what do you think you're going? Walking the gate? Or are you going right to Pandora? What do you think you're going to do?
I think we're getting there at the beginning of the day, and so that is going to be probably the busiest
Yeah.
and most longest wait times. So I don't think Expedition Everest would be the first. I think it'd be the Pandora stuff.
Yeah. How do you feel about Lion King?
I don't like sitting and watching shows, but
Really?
No,
Like,
I'm
not even Finding Nemo?
not really. I mean, I will. Sometimes my mom likes to go and watch shows, but if it was like my choice, like I would never watch a show just because they're long and you have to sit for a while.
They are really long. I have to say that.
I'll say I enjoyed the Lion King show.
Yeah, I've seen it. Like I don't remember when the last time you saw it was, but I was younger.
That's true. She was younger than she is today.
It was a long time ago.
Okay, stop waving your drink around. You're splattering on different things now.
I was probably like 10 or 11 when we saw that last, so it's been a while.
That's true. I think the last trip we went to the Animal Kingdom, did we?
We did it just for a half day, though, on the very first day. I mean, to see the show.
Interesting. A half day at the Animal Kingdom. Prior to Pandora opening, anyway. Interesting.
I mean, I guess, like, if it was like only a half a day and Pandora didn't even, like, it wasn't even like a thing yet, I guess a half a day would be fine. Because, like, I don't think there's, like, a lot per se to do there in Animal Kingdom. Like, I mean, that's, like, I just don't think there's, like, other than Pandora.
I'm excited to spend a whole day in Animal Kingdom, because usually when my family goes, we only do it for a half a day, maybe once, maybe twice, but usually not often. And so, since it's not going to be like nearly as hot, I think it's going to be a lot more enjoyable.
That is very interesting, because we were looking at the temperatures. It's like mid-70s, low 80s when we're going
Yeah.
to be there.
Yeah.
That's very pleasant.
Because we're used to
It
going
is.
down in July when it's like 120 degrees and the humidity is like 400%.
I've always
Right.
gone in, like, November-ish and October, so, like,
Well, that sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
So it's comfortable walking around the
Yeah.
park. See, once I exploded, actually, in the Animal Kingdom, it was horrible.
What are you referencing?
I'm just exaggerating the heat. That's what I do.
Right.
what are you referencing? There you are, those big words again.
All right, so I guess suppose we can skip the we can skip the studios because you're not going there, so there's no real reason to go talk about the plan there.
Yeah, we don't have a plan because we're not going.
All right. Hannah, have you ever been to Universal before?
I have not.
Well, we really can't talk about Universal then because I know Mackenzie's never been there.
Yeah.
And you've never been there, so we really don't have enough. Although Mackenzie did get a book.
Yes, I got one of the unofficial guides to Universal Studios from Santa.
That's right.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'm all about the hidden Mickeys. So,
Sweet.
I have a book that tells me where all the hidden Mickeys are in all the parks.
That's cheating.
So, I got it for Christmas. No, it gives me hints, though.
Oh, okay. Does it give you,
It doesn't,
directions
actually
to a
tell
scavenger
me.
hunt?
Kinda. It's really cool, though. I used it once, and, I found one in, it was in Epcot, and it was, it was in Canada, I think. It was really cool.
Is that the book by Steve Barrett?
Probably.
Okay. Interesting. How about that?
Yeah.
All right. Now we found out this because your tickets are included in your package you got through the school with transportation, hotel accommodations.
Yeah.
And do you usually stay on property or off property when you go?
On.
Where do you like to stay?
I usually stay at Riverside.
Okay.
Because Riverside is just really cool in my thing. Because it's but I love. I want to go see the newer one that just opened up, the artsy one.
Art animation.
Art animation. Yes, that is it.
Very cool. Mm-hmm. But this time you're staying off property at a suite type hotel. So do you guys think you're going to enjoy it staying off property as opposed to on? What do you think about this? Because Mackenzie, what's your favorite hotel at Disney?
I love the Animal Kingdom, even though we only go the Animal Kingdom Lodge. I mean,
right? We don't pitch a tent in the theme park.
No, we don't.
There's no air conditioning in the tents.
That'd be awful.
Okay. So how do you think that's going to go?
Well, I know we're being bused to and from the parks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know how it's going to go because we've never stayed off property before for an actual vacation.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
What do you think, Hannah? Are you going to enjoy it? What do you think?
I don't know. I think it's going to be fine. I think it'll be fine because basically the only time that we're going to be at the hotel is when we're sleeping and then breakfast and then that's it.
So breakfast is included. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That'll be easier.
Very nice. Now, you guys just found out that you'll be able to book fast passes while you're there.
Yeah. Is it while we're there or before we go?
I think it's before we go.
See, I don't know how to do that yet.
Fortunately, you know somebody can probably help you out with that.
I heard people in the hallway talking about it and how they were getting it, and so I don't know.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we can coordinate ours. So it's not like you have Buzz Lightyear at 1 and I have Splash Mountain at 2.
God, that would be a hot mess.
There you go.
So we're riding Buzz Lightyear? Do you like Buzz Lightyear?
Yeah, but I
like that ride. What rides at Magic do you want to ride?
I like it the small one.
All of them? Do you like all of them?
I want to do as many as possible.
Okay. I'm fine with all of them there and all of that, but...
But we'll have the fast passes, though.
Hannah, do you have a least favorite to the Magic Kingdom you're concerned about that you might have to ride you don't want to ride?
Not really. I like all the rides there.
How about the carousel? What do you yay or nay on the carousel?
I haven't rode the carousel in 6 years, so...
So that'd be, you could miss that and be good.
Yeah.
How about the Snow White roller coaster?
They still have that?
They just opened it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's roller coaster.
Oh.
Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Yeah.
How do you stand on this?
Oh, I want to ride
I
that.
thought you were talking about the go through scene ride they used to have.
That one looks really cool. I want to ride that one.
Cool.
I rode that last time I was there. It was pretty cool.
It kind of reminds me of that other railroad one that's there. What's it called?
Big Thunder Mountain?
Big Thunder Mountain, yeah.
Okay.
Most of the Barnes one.
You're telling me that Disney would make a roller coaster themed on a train running through the mountains. When would they have ever done that attraction? Everest, Big Thunder Mountain,
Oh, right.
Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Yeah, it's a theme that's been done before.
You're concerned about what?
People just skipping around, and I mean, it's not my problem.
So you're telling me you're willing to just cut people loose. So in your band, we will leave people behind.
Problem.
I didn't mean it like that. I mean, I mean, that it's gonna be weird when we're like being strategic with where we go and what we do, and we know we're gonna see people bouncing around who are just who are not familiar with the layout of the park.
Is anybody studying the layout of the park that you know of that's not been there before?
I know Jada's been reading stuff because this is her first time going to Disney in Florida. She's been to Paris before.
Oh, very nice.
But not in Florida, so I know she's been reading stuff about it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I've heard. Yeah, she's talked to me about that too. Yeah.
Would you recommend any kind of videos for people to watch? Maybe you're getting pretty close to the time. As of we're recording this, you're leaving in less than a week.
Yeah, in a week from now, we'll be on the bus. I mean, I don't watch videos because I know the layout of the park.
Okay. Let's take it another way. Are there any movies that you think people should watch? Maybe before they go to make some rides.
If anyone's never seen any Disney movies, then yeah.
Because we did a show a couple years ago called Prerequisites. Mm-hmm. And it was movies you need to watch before you go, so some of these attractions make sense. I'm just wondering if there are any movies.
Is there any attractions that you need to watch to make sense, though?
But Toy Story is a good one for going to go on Buzz Lightyear.
Probably, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Same with Snow White on the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. What else?
Because how many kids do you think maybe all the kids see? I mean, not that you need to see it, but the kids might be like, man, I just saw that on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel, I don't know. People, I've heard some kids that are like, man, I've never seen one Disney movie and like all of it. And I'm like, how have you never seen one Disney movie, A? And B, that you're just going to like be totally oblivious to like anything that's going on there.
Right. They've probably seen Disney movies. They just didn't know they were Disney at the time.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Like Pixar. They might not consider Pixar Disney. Who knows?
Are there any Pixar movies that have become rides? Oh,
Toy Story.
Toy Story, Pixar.
Toy Story.
Wow, Mackenzie.
Buzz Lightyear we just talked about.
Yes. I'm trying to think of another major one and I can't.
Toy Story Land's opening next summer in the studios.
Mm-hmm.
The Slinky Dog coaster.
Yeah, I'll be able to go there when I go with the choir next year.
You're doing another trip
Mm-hmm.
a year from now.
Yes.
How cool is this, Hannah? Are you in the choir?
No, I'm not in the choir. I can't sing.
You should join. I can't sing either.
Mackenzie, you should join.
Did I say Mackenzie?
So I don't know if you girls know how closely you follow. Mm-hmm. Are you aware that Disney is building, it's not called Star Wars Land.
I knew that. And I knew that. And they are also building like a resort that's going to be in the like land.
A Star Wars resort.
Mm-hmm. What are they calling it if it's not going to be Star Wars Land?
Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
Ooh.
Yeah. I've looked at like I've seen like pictures of like what it's supposed to look like, and it looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're gonna like in the rooms they're gonna have like in the windows like there's gonna be like buttons that you can push to like change like the thing that you see outside.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like the portholes on inside cabins on cruises.
Look at you rocking it.
So yeah, I think it's gonna be really cool.
So, are you a Star Wars fan?
I am.
Favorite movie?
That's hard. I really like the fourth one.
The fourth one is in the first one, or the fourth one is in the first of the second series of films? Episode...
It's episode 4.
All right, good enough.
A
New Hope, the original.
I don't know. I like New Hope. I mean, it's not my favorite.
Okay.
I like Revenge of the Sith.
There we go.
That
would help me out.
Yeah.
Cool. Mackenzie, what's your favorite Star Wars movie?
I've never really seen any.
I have failed as a parent.
Well, I've seen them, just not paid attention or listened.
We start them, and then she leaves. The next series we will start with her, that she might walk out on, will be the Indiana Jones series of films.
Yeah, I've never seen any of those either.
That's why I said that. Well, girls, thank you very much for joining me on the show today.
Thanks.
Could I maybe get you guys to come on after your trip? Maybe we can share some details about what things happened, what you enjoyed, how things went?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, the website, ResortLoop.com. If Bob was here, he would say subscribe to the show and see everybody. Vacation memories will stay with you and your family for a lifetime. The Resort Loop Travel Group was created with this in mind. Our fee-free services will relieve you of the stress and confusion of finding and booking the best vacation at the best price. After booking, we will continue to monitor for ways to save you even more on your vacation. We will check for any upcoming packages and discounts to save you as many vacation dollars as possible. Resort Loop Travel Group, gateway to your magical vacation memories. Get a quote, or for more information, visit ResortLoopTravelGroup.com. I didn't know kids still said cool beans. That's awesome.
She does. No one else does.
I say cool beans and I say oh my Lanta a lot.
Mylanta.
My Lanta. Oh my Lanta.
Is that from a commercial or an underground?
No, it's from Full House.
Very nice. Who doesn't love a good Full House reference? Who doesn't love John Stamos, first of all?
I love John Stamos. Are you serious?
Well, I mean, I've seen episodes of Full House, but not like...
You don't know who John Stamos is?
I don't know the actors, no.
That's Uncle Jesse.
Is that the musician one?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You should like the musician one.
I do.
Okay.
You didn't even know his name.